Welcome to Liberty Report. I'm your host, Chadwick, and today we'll be discussing the escalating tensions in the Red Sea and its impact on global trade. In a recent incident, U.S. Navy helicopters engaged in a firefight with Houthi militants from Yemen, raising concerns about the safety of shipping in one of the world's busiest maritime routes. The clash occurred when four small boats carrying Houthi militants approached a commercial vessel, prompting a distress call that was answered by U.S. helicopters. In response to the militants firing on the helicopters returned fire, sinking 3 of the 4 Houthi boats and killing their crew members. This incident highlights the risk faced by commercial ships in the Red Sea. The U.S. has a responsibility to ensure the safe flow of commerce in collaboration with its allies and partners. The Houthi militants, backed by Iran and controlling northern Yemen, have been targeting commercial ships since October in retaliation for Israel's military offense in Gaza. They have vowed to continue their maritime attacks until the blockade on Gaza is lifted. While the U.S. has been leading efforts to form a maritime coalition to confront the Houthi militants, direct confrontations between U.S. forces and the Houthis have been avoided until now. This recent firefight marks the first direct engagement between the two sides since October. The Houthi military has reported the death or disappearance of 10 of its members as a result of the U.S. aggression. In addition to the firefight, the commercial vessel was also targeted by a missile attack in the Red Sea. The U.S. Navy intercepted and shot down 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles fired from Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. As a result, the shipping companies are closely monitoring the situation, and some have decided to delay transit in the area for 48 hours. The risk to major shipping firms have already had an impact on global trade, with many ships opting to take longer routes around southern Africa instead of using the Suez Canal. This redirection of shipping routes could lead to increased shipping rates worldwide, which were already expected to rise in the coming years. The Houthi attacks have further elevated the reputation of the militant group, garnering support within Yemen and the wider Middle East due to the widespread condemnation of Israel's offensive in Gaza. The Biden administration faces a dilemma in responding to the Houthi threat, as it seeks to support Saudi Arabia efforts to reach a peace deal with the Houthis and end the long-standing civil war in Yemen. The White House has been urged by Israel and U.S. lawmakers to take stronger action against the Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. However, the administration's focus on de-escalation and the ongoing negotiations between Saudi Arabia and the Houthis may limit its response. As the conflict in Gaza shows no sign of ending, tensions in the Red Sea are likely to persist. The risk to shipping and global economy are increasing at a time when the industry is already growing with the challenges posed by the pandemic. It is crucial for careful navigation and diplomatic efforts to ensure the safety of maritime trade in the region. That's all for today's Liberty Report. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time, and Happy New Year! And Happy New Year!